Hello, Daily Drafters, and welcome to today's live stream. Good to be here with you all today. Will actually be our last Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth live stream before we get to the new set here. Got stuff going on in my life, and access to streaming and software and all this kind of things. Long story, you don't need to know. But today will be the last Lord of the Rings live stream. If you're in chat, go ahead and drop a hey. Let me know you're there. We can go ahead and draft together today. We're going to have a good time here today. And then after today, we're going to be switching back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday VODs only on the channel of Lord of the Rings content. So the next draft after this you will see on the channel is going to be Wednesday in VOD form. And then no stream Thursday, and then back to VODs on Friday. And there we go from there. Also, if you are in chat at any point here, let me know how the levels are, if you can hear in-game audio and things. I always second guess myself on how the audio capture and the, desktop and all that kind of stuff. So if you're there and you hear this and you see this, I know if you come in later and you won't see this, but if you're there now, let me know if you can hear things as well. But for now, we've got Lord of the Rings premiere draft, which is what we're doing here on the channel, and what we do here on the live streams. And yeah, here we are. Not much more to do than hop into a draft, right? Let's get in. Hoping for a decent amount of luck today in our pack one, pick one. That's usually not a lot of competition as far as the rare slot goes, but maybe today we'll find a good one. Hey there, Marcel. How's it going? How you doing? Just waiting for a draft here to fire. You can help me with pack one, pick one here today. All right, and speaking of pack one, pick one, we're in. We've got many good options, but the thing is they're all gold. So we've got Aragorn Company Leader. 3 mana, 3/3. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than Aragorn, put a counter among those on it, and whenever you want more counters to put on it, put one of those counters on another creature. But it's green-white, which is like among the worst decks, because there's also just the Mouth of Sauron here, which is like the best deck, and this card is also great. There's Theoden, which I have not had success with red-white. Just finishing work, 408. Sounds good. Sounds like you're probably over in, I suppose that would be Eastern Europe somewhere, if I had to guess. I don't know. Time zones are difficult. I think I'm going to land on Mouth of Sauron here, this pick. Probably Central Europe. Maybe Poland? I don't know. Just guessing here. We're going to go with Mouth of Sauron, pack one, pick one, and then, geez, what a disaster of a first couple packs here. Watcher and Black Breath are the only blue and black cards to follow up the Mouth of Sauron here. Germany. Ah, yes, yes. So more Central Europe. Well, good to have you here today. These packs are horrible. I guess we take a Battle of Bywater or maybe a Goblin Fire Leaper. And maybe we go like black-red Splashing Mouth or something, but every other card in this pack is horrible. I've yet to see Battle of Bywater do great work. So I'll go ahead and take Fire Leaper here. Ah, it's going to be one of these drafts, isn't it? Where we don't get anything good ever. Again, only blue and black is Snarling Warg and Captain of Umbar. Don't care about either of those. There's Cast into the Fire, but I don't need to take that this early. There's Glorfindel Glamdring. I don't think this card is very good. I mean, what else do I take, though? Eagles of the North, I guess I could open up a white splash over Glamdring here. I guess I'll take Eagles. Man, getting some bad cards. Arwen's Gift, Pelargir Survivor, I guess is what this is between here. I've liked Pelargir Survivor a lot more lately. It's really good blocker. It's great defensive speed if your opponent kind of gets on the board with Rally at the Hornbergs pretty early. And it also casts a lot of the spells that you need to in blue-black. Okay, so this is the first signal we've seen, and it's Faramir Field Commander, and I think it's the best card in this pack by a good bit, and it's pick 5. So that tells me that white could be open here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take Faramir over Troll. But there's a scenario where we end up in blue-red splashing the mouth, and the Troll would be great there. I want to hedge back towards black here. Okay. I guess it's decent to see a Glorious Gale. This has been probably the worst pack 1 I've had all format. Taking Glorious Gale here. There's a Flamesmith as well to note. Pick 6. Okay. Frodo Baggins, you say, as well as a Banish. There's a club. Yeah, Marcel, this is definitely one of the more difficult ones. We have to really not put much stock into everything we've seen so far because it's all been so bad. We could take Club to think about going into blue-red. Club is great with the Fire Leaper. Could take Frodo and expect that green-white ends up being a little more open. I think blue-red is a better deck than green-white, though. He says as white cards keep flowing, but all the other colors are just cut. I guess I'll take Errand Rider here. And then Pelargir Survivor Wheels. I guess we go back to Pelargir Survivor here. All the green cards came back as well, but the green is the only color we don't currently have. I guess I'll take Esquire in the event that I go white. One of everything. Cast into the Fire. I think running a copy of Cast into the Fire is probably okay. Second to last pick, Ends Fury. Maybe green-white is just the spot to be, but I passed up on Frodo already. The green-white decks aren't very good. That's it. I mean, they're just not good. So, makes life tougher there. Okay. Fall of Care Andros is not really the card we want to pull us into anything here. We've got Uruk-hai Captain, but black has been so cut. We've got Prince Imrahil. We could potentially put together a decent blue-white deck if white is as open as it's been. We've also got, Ents Fury and Banish. Great Hall can cast Mouth of Sauron. Not a lot of great red necessarily. I guess I take Prince Imrahil and then maybe look to go into like a blue-red spells kind of deck, but yeah, I guess I'll take Prince Imrahil here, but not thrilled with it. All right, press the enemy. I don't think this is particularly great. In fact, I think Birthday Escape is just better. It's a draw 2 for Prince Imrahil here. Yeah, I definitely think we want to go ahead and just take Birthday Escape here. Okay, now we've got Kingfisher, Hobbit Sting, Greyhaven's Navigator. All of which are fine, whatever. What is this one? This is like the ramp spell? No, don't need that. There's another Great Hall. There's Woe's Pathfinder. Oliphant for red. I think I'll take Kingfisher here. And not be thrilled with it. Fiery Inscription. What do we take otherwise? Isolation? Or that's it, basically, for what we're doing? Maybe we could test out an inscription here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 spells only in blue-red, and we're already in pack 2, pick 4. No, well, I'm going to take it, but this could be wrong. Another Birthday Escape, and a Stern Scolding, and a Survivor. All of these are great, but I just love Birthday Escape so much. We already have a Gale, so that makes Stern Scolding less important, although still better than Glorious Gale. But I'll take Birthday Escape here. Breaking the Fellowship, Captain of Umbar, Banish from Edoras. I think I'll take the Banish. All these blue and reds are not great. There's a Golem, but I don't think this is one of the black drafts for us. So we'll take the Banish here. Saruman's Trickery. Ooh, Torment of Golem, pick 7. Isolation at Orthanc as well. Quarrel's End as well. But I love Saruman's Trickery. Swarming, Treason, Rush the Room. I think I'll take my first Swarming of Moria here. And maybe look to get into blue-red as we're currently standing. Probably would play a Treason as well, but let's take a first copy of Swarming. Banish Wield, though. Got an Errand Rider, a Banish, an Eagles, a Banish, and an Esquire, and a Prince Emerhill versus Inscription, Swarming, Club, Fire Leaper. I mean, we're not, like, sold either way is the issue. Another Swarming over a Slip on the Ring. Okay. A third Swarming? I don't know how many of these I would like to play, but... Isolation Wield. Okay, our deck is a disaster right now. Okay, why couldn't we have seen this in pack 1? It's better than anything we took. I think black is done. I think green is done. So I'm debating between Jeskai colors here. And there's a Smite the Deathless as the best card in this pack. And if I take this, then I'm probably looking to go blue-red here. Which I think is fine. Passing up on Isolation and Kingfisher and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Smite the Deathless. Now we're seeing some blue-red cards. Now we got Saruman the White. That's a great one. There's also Soothing and Arwen's Gift that could wheel. Cards I really like. But let's take Saruman. And now I think we're pretty clearly blue-red, especially as we see a Bilbo here. Love to see Bilbo. There's also a Stern Scolding. And that's probably not going to wheel, so a Dreadful as the Storm could wheel, which a card... And there's also Doors of Durin, but we don't have any Generous Ents or anything to splash that, as good as the card is. Not to mention that we're playing a really low creature deck here, so let's take Bilbo. Alright, do I want another Glorious Gale, another Fire Leaper, a Mental Door, which is good with currently Bilbo. And that's it. I think I'll take a second Glorious Gale here. The Inscription is probably going to do some good work in this deck. He says as he gets past another one. Okay. Alright, well I think we found a little bit of a direction here. Ooh, first copy of Lorien revealed? Yes, please. Over second cast in the Fire, Mental Door, and Arwen's Gift. Yeah, we'll take the Lorien revealed here. Third Glorious Gale, I mean, with double Survivor, we're kind of already set up to be okay against like the Rally of the Hornbird decks, which means Glorious Gale It's going to probably be pretty good in our deck. Currently have 8 instants, 6 sorceries. So that's 14 for a double Fiery Inscription deck, and we already have 4 counter spells. Okay, I'm liking it. Arwen's Gift, first copy, probably better than Battle Goblin or Umbar here. Was there a Pelargir Survivor here? Yeah, definitely improved drastically. We finally found a direction here. We got Latin third pick, third pack, we got Smite the Deathless, another Inscription, Bilbo, Lorien Revealed, Saruman the White. I mean, it really picked up here in pack 3. Take another removal spell in isolation here. I don't think I'm playing 4 Swarmings. I don't like breaking the Fellowship. Looks like we're not getting any more survivors. I think Cast into the Fire is fine to run. Fire Leaper is kind of out of place here, although it's good with the Improvised Club. What else are we doing with Improvised Club? Sacking the Kingfisher. We're sacking the Amass token off of Swarming. That's actually not bad. We can also sack the Treasure off of Swarming. Okay, so creatures that stick out, Kingfisher and Fire Leaper are definitely among the worst here. Spells that stick out, Dreadful, 4 copies of Swarming, as well as an Improvised Club. I'll cut the Dreadful as the Storm. I think Fire Leaper could be okay as a little bit more protection against aggro decks. Dreadful is the Storm better with Bilbo. Yeah. Because he's likely our ring bearer and we can make him bigger, but I haven't seen Dreadful as the Storm be super great. Not to mention, if we don't have Bilbo, like, we're just going to have a Survivor or, you know, a 2/2 Amass token or something. The way we're winning this game is controlling, getting card advantage, removing things, countering things, and then eventually winning with just sheer card advantage, basically. I don't think I need 4 copies of Swarming of Moria here. And then I come back to the Kingfisher, which just doesn't really fit in here. So 17 lands, probably fine. Could probably get away with 16. How much card draw do we have? Arwen's Gift, Lorien Revealed, Birthday Escapes, 3 Swarmings as extra treasures here. We could probably get away with 16, I would think. So if we played 16, what's the last card we add in? Potentially a Dreadful as the Storm. Potentially a Kingfisher. Potentially a 4th Swarming. We currently have 9 instant 7 sorceries and 2 inscriptions. How many ways do we have to tempt us? Bilbo is a great way. Double inscription, double birthday escape, and that's it. That's not a ton. I guess that means we could potentially run Dreadful as the Storm, but Kingfisher's not a horrible thing to sacrifice to Improvise Club. Yeah, Nick, we got into the spell, but boy, was it a bumpy ride. It was a disaster of a draft. Going into pack 3, we had like all 5 colors and had no idea what we were doing. And then in pack 3, we got a second inscription. We got Smite the Deathless, we got Saruman the White, we got Bilbo, a second Birthday Escape, another Glorious Scale. So, I mean, the deck kind of came together in pack 3, but I don't even think this is like the best version of blue-red spells, but I think it's fine. I think it's decent. Trying to figure out the 24th card here as I'm going to play 16 lands with Alorian Reveal, double Birthday Escape. I guess I'll do Swarming. Dreadful here. Let's try that. Never put Dreadful in a deck that I've had, but we'll try it out today. Again, as I like to say, wasting my gems so you don't have to. All right, we go first with our mono blue deck here. We have Survivor on 2, and as long as that survives, we're okay. Even if it doesn't, we can counter something after that. I think the hand's a keep because we have Survivor. Okay. Again, really need this to survive. Hey there, no eel. Yep, made it just in time for the games here. We're playing blue-red spells here today with double Fiery Inscription. Do I hold up Glorious Gale or do I play the Swarming to try to get a treasure here? Here's what I can do. I can hold up Glorious Gale and Smite the Deathless. Next turn, if I draw a land, I play Swarming and I can still hold up the other one of the two. So I think for that reason, I'm just going to pass here. Got all 3 colors. They do have a legendary creature. I think I'll just go ahead and counter that here. Yeah, I think I'll just play Swarming Gamoria here now. Old Man Willow, that is gonna be tough. Okay. We've got the mountain here. We've got isolation, so let's get this going. We're not under a ton of pressure yet. We can still hold up Smite the Deathless here. Old Man Willow's gonna pop us for 5, though. All these big spells makes life difficult. Old Man Willow is now the ring bearer. Yeah, Old Man Willow is seriously a beating. I guess they're going to trade the king for our 2/2 here. Okay. Alright. Yeah, they're doing the thing. These green decks, if they play big, fat creatures, sometimes it's just difficult. Still missing land drops here. I can hold up isolation to get rid of one of these things, and I probably have to do that. Yeah, but missing land drops is not great. Maybe I should be playing 17. It's just not hitting your land drops in decks like this when you really need to use all your mana is pretty important. I think I'm going to do this now so they don't get a loot. Yeah, splashing Old Man Willow and black decks, it's definitely worth it. The card is really good. Oh, they have Bombadil's Song? Slip on the ring. Okay. Well, it kind of prevented a couple of damage, I guess. But I don't think we're going to be able to survive it. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut back to 17 lands after this. I just see how important it is to hit our land drops here. Just one land cycler, but we do have double Birthday Escape and triple Swarming of Moria to make 3 more treasure tokens. So that was my thought in playing 16, but I think it's probably just worth going to 17 here. Yeah, I think we're just dead at this point. So let's go back to 17. This deck needs to counter those creatures before they come down. That's really the only way we can deal with those big fatties. So we'll cut this and go up a blue here. Okay, we go first. Got a Survivor on 2 again. Got... What is up with my mouse? I just charged it last night. Should be fine. Elven Farsight. 2 green decks today. I feel like, you know, everyone craps on green in this format, and I love to lose against green decks. It's one of my favorite things to do. Drawing Arwen. Yeah, especially, you know, 2 big fat 4-drops and 5-drops as well. Okay, do I cast Swarming or do I hold up Isolation here? I think I'm just going to cast Swarming. Next turn we could play Isolation on something, and then the following turn we're playing Saruman. Well, we could play Saruman this turn as well with the treasure, which I might do. I think they have Greyhaven's Navigator here, which I don't really care about right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and play Saruman. Really hope they don't counter it. It looks like they've got the counter. Let's do the conies. Oh, that I don't care about. Okay, good. I guess I could have blown it out with Isolation there at some point, but I didn't really expect them to stew the conies down my 2/2. Do they have an instant speed way to scry with 2 mana? I guess they could have Hithlane Knots here. No, I don't need to risk it when I've got double instant speed removal spell in my hand. so I can play Survivor and still hold up Isolation here. In fact, I might even do it on my turn, just so I can get a 2/2 amass off of Saruman here. And in fact, I think I will. I think that's worth the value of getting an extra 2/2. Because we still have another removal spell in hand. Okay, sure. Galadriel, that's a great one. That's not. Whenever you scry, you may reveal the top card. If it's a land, put it on the battlefield tapped. Okay, so I can respond to any scry that they have by isolationing here. Arwen's Gift off the top would be great. Lorien Revealed would be great. um... Sure? That lets me double Survivor next turn to get another Amass 2 here. Can I do all of this? 1, 2, 3. I can. Do I want to do all of this, though? For double spelling for Saruman? Can hold one of the survivors in hand, and then double spell next turn, get another Amass 2. Is that worth just having another survivor on the battlefield? Probably not. I don't really care about a second survivor. I think I'd rather try to capitalize on getting a double spell next turn. Gosh, that's tough. Man. Okay. I see why they kept it on top. I needed the counter spells, and I've already used double isolation here, so I don't have a way to get through this in the deck. I guess we're going to go ahead and mill Galadriel here. I mean, I don't really have anything else to do, unfortunately. Legolas. I mean, not necessarily. We're already up to 8 mana on sparing the treasure. Like, we don't necessarily need the treasure. I guess now our win con is Survivor milling them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I play the land, I can't hold up Trickery and Survivor here, so I'm going to do one or the other. Still holding this Survivor in hand just to double spell with Saruman at some point. I don't need it on the battlefield right now. So they've already used double Stew the Conies. They probably have some, you know, Ents Furies in this deck as well. I suppose I should have played the land last turn, because if I top deck another land, I could play that land and then also be able to hold up Survivor Activation and Saruman's Trickery here. So, and we're not really looting, so let's just play this land. Pass it back, I guess. Something I could do is Survivor and Smite the Deathless, get the Amass, but it goes up to a 6/6. Hold up Trickery. That's probably good. So let's do this. They do have instant speed something here, but it could just be their food. They have to have 2 ways to scry to get to protect this from Smite. Okay, that's fine. You can get a counter somewhere. Double bottom. Put the counter on the Ent. That seems correct. Enraged Horn. It puts this to level 3, which makes this difficult to block Legolas once they get tempted. Guess I'll go ahead and Trickery that. Again, looking for Arwen's Gift and Lorien Revealed here. Not looking for land here. They got it anyway. They put it on it. That's actually a pretty good ring bearer on this board. I guess our plan this game is now to mill them out with Survivor here. I mean... So I can only block with double Survivor or Saruman here. I think I'll just take the 4. Sure. Okay, that's potential unblockable damage here. It doesn't really do anything. I guess that means I hold it in hand so that I can double spell at some point here. Get the Amass. Well, we don't really care about the Amass right now either. I suppose I could have attacked with Saruman there, but again, I think the way we're winning this game is with double Survivor here. That's pretty much it. They've also scryed at least 3 or 4 cards to the bottom, so once we mill them this turn, I think they've got nothing but lands left. So they have to win with basically what they just top decked. And they didn't have it. I guess they only had lands left in the deck. Alright, Valakir Survivor milling them out. Didn't technically do it, but that's how we won the game there. So sometimes you gotta look for your outs and play to those. Yes, GG indeed. Still looking for some of that card draw. We were just top decking lands there at the end, though. We go first. Yes, please. Bilbo on 3. Always play the Birthday Escape on 1. Just do it. Because when Bilbo hits, he enters, the ring tempts you, he becomes the... bring in Mouth of Sauron for the win con. Hey, we could just be a mill deck, right? With double Survivor, Mouth of Sauron here? Alright, I hate seeing this. Blue-red, pass. Glorious Gale, right? Do I have to play around it right now? I can't play Bilbo right now, can I? Into this? Yeah, they've got nothing. So I gotta play around this here. We don't have a way to splash Mouth of Sauron, unfortunately, though. And we didn't get any... We did get a troll, I think. I think we have a troll. Maybe that's worth it. I'll take a look at the end of this game. Let's play Bilbo here. Do I make Bilbo the ring bearer? I think I have to, right? I think I'll hold up Cast into the Fire as opposed to playing Birthday Escape right now. I guess I could have done both. But if they kill Bilbo this turn, I would like to have another way to tempt me up to level 3. Strider. That's fine, I think. Do I have a way to double tempt here? Not in my hand. Let's start with Birthday Escape. Stay with Bilbo. Here comes the train. Play Island. Jeez. Play Swarming. And then we have attacks with both of these. I don't think the Fire Leaper matters too much right now. Okay, I'm fine trading. Make a treasure. Now we've got all the mana we want, and we can cast Lorien Revealed and still have like 3 or 4 mana up after that with the treasures here. It's going to be quite good. Gandalf the Grey. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's also pretty good. Fire Inscription, 1, 2, 3. Then we can also cast Lorien Revealed, sacking all the treasures. Bilbo hits, still gets us... It's up to level 4. Gets us another treasure. Yeah, I think that's what we do here. And now if they can't kill Bilbo like this turn, they're probably just dead. I think I'll use the Survivor mana as opposed to the extra treasure here. Now again, Bilbo is kind of our game plan here. If they kill Bilbo, we're not in a great spot. And in blue, red, and black, there's probably a good way for them to do that. Not to mention, if they cast an instant or sorcery, 3 damage. They can copy it, potentially. Jeez. Here come the lands. And I guess I just fire this off for 2 extra damage here and an amass 2 because we're not doing much else right now. Can we die? It's possible. I think I'd rather keep Arwen's Gift in hand for next turn. They go to, if we cast it, they go to 4. There's a chance if we cast Arwen, if we survive till next turn, cast Arwen's Gift, we win. Because we're going to be drawing 3 cards, 2 off of this, and then 1 more off the deck, and we're going to have 9 mana. And they're going to be at 6. So if we can survive, because if I do this and I tap out, I don't have to use the survivor. I might want to keep that back as just a blocker and use these treasures, but I want to save a treasure. I want to use the treasures next turn as well with all the cards that I draw. I think I'm just going to hold off here. We have to take basically 6 from the troll, effectively 3 from Gandalf. So we're taking 9. If they have like anything good they can copy, they can kill our creatures. We have to block with Saruman. Bilbo might die. So a lot can go wrong this turn, but I think we just have to try to survive and then get lucky off the top of our deck. Because they can also tap something here. So they play 2 spells. Like, they kill this one, they copy it, they kill this one. They play another spell, they tap that. We take 6, we block here, we take 2. I don't think there's a way they kill us. He said, as they probably can. That's part of the way. Okay. So they can kill our army and a Saruman here. No, they're going to want to kill Bilbo. So they're going to kill the army and then Bilbo. Well, they did that wrong. At least we got lucky there. That's okay. That's okay as well. Alright, here come the lands. Let's see if we can... Now they're just dead on board because of the survivor here. But, yeah, we've also got double spell to do it too. There we go. That's what blue-red's supposed to do. Got lucky there. Not necessarily lucky, but pretty good game. Alright, easy mulligan here. Yeah, this is better, I guess. Okay, now we'll see if we lose to a mulligan. Okay, Bilbo or Fiery Inscription here? I think Bilbo has to get on first. And now next turn we play Inscription, and then we're already at level 4. Well, that is a great Ring Bearer blocker. That's unfortunate. I mean, I could trade Bilbo off for that. But Bill the Pony blocks Ring Bearers like it's nobody's business. And now if Bilbo dies, which, I mean, they got 5 cards in hand, then that makes our life quite difficult with our current board state in hand. Sure. Sure. Yeah, he really is a jerk. Darn Bill the Pony. When he's on the other side of the battlefield. Now when he's on our side of the battlefield, we like to blink him with Metal Door. Okay, so we do this. We do this. Another inscription? Oh, man. Is that how we win this game? Probably. I think we win through inscriptions. I save the Birthday Escape. Next turn I play Inscription and Birthday Escape, and then they're taking 4. Oh yeah, you did. You pulled the combo off of Bill plus Mental Door. It was a sweet draft. I'm glad you were able to do it too. It's such a demoralizing feeling for your opponent. You create infinite foods. Well, not infinite, 2 a turn, which is a lot. So. Alright, need Bill or Bilbo to survive here. Please no Ent's Fury. Oh. I say please no Ent's Fury. They play Ent's Fury. Gotta love it. Alright. Up to the top deck here. Now they've got Bill. They hit us for 7, we go to 10. Next turn they hit us for 11, we die. So we're dead. Man. Yeah, we mulliganed and never really had it. Have we used our card draw already? No, kind of. We used the Birthday Escapes. Alright, well, they're playing very loosely here. Yeah, they said oops, but it doesn't matter. I think we still lose, especially if we just top deck a land here, like I'm sure we will. Improvise Club now. Wow, that was among the best draws we could have had. Do we wait for them to sack their foods to Bill the Pony at the expense of them drawing like a protection spell? Because they have us dead on board, but... So 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they have exactly lethal, but they have to sack 2 foods to Bill to do it. So we probably do the club in response. And then we take 8. Sure. Now you do it for Aowen as well. And then we kill Bill. Kill Bill, isn't that like a movie or something? Yeah, but they seem to be playing a little loosely. Oh, they could do it again. That doesn't matter. We made him sack 3 foods, though. I mean, I guess I could have gone face with... No, I couldn't have gone face with that because I would be dead. So, take 8, and then... Even a single removal spell doesn't do it for us here because the Meriadoc can kill us. Yeah. I mean, they were playing really loosely there, but we used all our resources, and, you know, as soon as they killed Bilbo, we didn't really stand a chance. Kind of unfortunate. You want to win those games where they're playing not necessarily ideally, but not all the times that you can. Okay, we go first. We'll keep this one here with Fire Leaper on 2. Yeah, Adam, I think green is back, and honestly, I think some green decks are fine. I think the fact that green has been overblown is like unplayably bad. I think green can win in this format, you know? Alright, well, I guess we're getting Inscription down here. I definitely do think green can win. Because the way that we lose these games is, you know, they drop Generous Ents and Old Man Willows, and we aren't able to counter them, and then we can't deal with them in this kind of deck. So, like, they're pretty good strategies for winning. Smite the Deathless, killing our 2/2. Alright. And playing a Fire Leaper of your own. I guess I'll play Cast into the Fire, but I'll take a damage from the Fire Leaper in the event that they play an X1 post-combat here. But I think I'll just Cast into the Fire at this point. Well, that's kind of annoying. Probably have to take the Isolation here, because then we can... Oh, they took the Gale. Alright. Well, little did you know. I've got 2 isolations. I'll take 2 and I'll see if they have another amass card. But if they did that, they would have played it pre-combat, I think. Nazgul. Okay. Alright, mill plan again. Again, we're just looking for Arwen's Gift and Lorien revealed here, basically. I think I'm willing to take 2 at the expense of, like, you know, if they drop a land and then a troll, I have to get rid of the troll with the isolation. So I want to see what they play post-combat. Yeah, see, I think that's more of a problem right now. And here come the lands, and that means we're going to crap out of the draft at 2 and 3. Yeah. Feels bad. I know this means I can't block, but I'd rather them not have a shot at the Snarling Warg here, because I can't deal with that right now. I mean, I still have a Smite the Deathless in the deck, but we use both isolations, so if they play anything bigger. Improvise Club. Yeah, that'll definitely kill us. So how do we win this game? We have to win in the next 2 turns here. So we sacrifice Survivor to the club, go face, we deal 6 damage here, and then we have to, like, draw Arwen's Gift into 2 more spells. That's the only way I see winning. Well, how many birthday escapes do we have? We still have 1 left. Do we have anything for single red? The only reason I tap like that is because I want to have an out to draw double birthday escape, but we may draw Smite the Deathless if we do it this way. I don't think I can keep these because they can just not play a spell. Definitely can't keep that. If I keep Glorious Gale, I'm banking on them playing a creature next turn. If they don't play a creature, that's so bad. But again, we have to take some sort of risk. If they have any way to amass, we lose. If they have a way to amass attached to an instant or sorcery, we lose. We kind of need Smite the Deathless pretty badly. Glorious Gale, what do y'all think? Keep it on top? We draw 2, so we draw the Gale plus the next card. The Gale puts them to 2. If they have any way to ring tempt, we lose. Because the Nazgul gets bigger. There are many ways we lose here. And I don't think... We have to kind of find a removal spell or something. Well, joke's on you. I got it anyway. Alright, cross your fingers. They need to play a spell. They need to play a creature spell, and then we need to top deck an instant or sorcery. And then they draw a way to gain 3 life. Darn. I hate going 2 and 3. 2 and 3 is just like the worst feeling in all of Magic. Well, we ditched it, we drew it anyway. We had it out there with Arwen's Gift. I said we have to top deck Arwen's Gift, and then we did, but the rest of our deck wasn't cooperating here. 2 and 3, worst record you can possibly go in Premier Draft. Really hate to see it. But, oh well. We still have enough for another draft at some point here, so. Alright, well, it'll be a relatively short stream this morning. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do one draft. I'm really behind on posting VODs for the channel here, post-stream life here as well. So, again, thanks everyone for hanging out on today's stream and all of the streams on Lord of the Rings here as well. There's a lot of fun streaming with you all, and we will be back with live streaming early access Wilds of Eldraine the end of August, I believe. So definitely mark that in your calendar. I believe we've got that on, let's see, August 31st is, I believe, when early access is going to be for Wilds of Eldraine. So mark that in there. We will be live streaming that here on YouTube. But go ahead and check out the VODs that we've got on the channel. We've still got at least 15 Lord of the Rings drafts are going to drop in VODs as well. So go ahead and comment on those videos. Let me know you're watching those as well. Thanks so much for hanging out with me during these streams. It was a blast. And will you bring back Guess That card, Adam? I suppose I could. I haven't made shorts in a while just because the ROI on the shorts that I do, they take a little bit longer than they are worth making for. I suppose I could bring back Guess That card for a couple here for the end of Lord of the Rings. Don't see why not. Could be interesting with Lord of the Rings as well. So I'll think about it. How about that? Thanks for bringing it to my attention that you liked it, Adam. But in the meantime, I got to go ahead and record another video for VODs. So I'm going to go ahead and see y'all later. Let me know and interact with me in the comments. Join Patreon. Go ahead and join the Discord as well. You can chat with me in Discord, chat with me in Patreon, all that kind of stuff as well. See y'all later.